Hey guys, it's Harleywood. A couple years ago, I did an AR build series. It was a lightweight AR build. I called it Project Lightsaber, and I want to say that gun came in somewhere around 5.5 pounds in that ballpark. I'll roll in a picture here once I go back and review that footage. That gun's been missing in action on the channel for quite some time, and a lot of that's because I've just had all these other projects that I've been working on, but part of that was because I submitted my tax stamp application, and I've just been waiting to get that back, so that rifle's just been kind of sitting waiting for that approval. Now that it's back, you've seen some pictures of it on the channel, on Instagram you've seen some pictures, and people have been asking me about it, so we're going to do an update on that. This is the new Project Lightsaber. This is it in its SBR configuration. We're going to go over everything that I have on this. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you where to find all of these parts, the prices, all of that stuff. But first, let's roll in some gun porn. I know, it's not even the right rifle. I'm just so in love with that thing right now, I had to roll it in here. Link in the description below. Alright, let's see what this guy weighs. So here's the unloaded magazine. .36 pounds. 6.38, depending on where you balance it, so somewhere just under 6.5 pounds. So starting in the back here, just a Magpul CTR stock, nothing too special about this, and a mil-spec buffer tube. Alright, so here we have an end plate with a QD point. This is from Primary Weapon Systems, and you'll notice that little pin right there. Let me zoom in just a little bit here. That pin interfaces with the grooves that you see on the castle nut there. And what this does, I have a full review of this, I'll post a link in the description below, but what this does is prevents you from having to stake your castle nut. This pin interfaces with those grooves and gives you that same lockup. Let's take a look at the charging handle. These used to be called the Axtis Raptors, and now they are called the Radian Raptor. So that is just the formerly known as Axtis ambidextrous, now called the Radian Raptor charging handle. Alright, and this is my absolute favorite grip on the market. This is the BCM Mod 0. I also have two Mod 3 grips, but in terms of the comfort, this is my favorite. I have a couple Magpul grips, but typically if I get a rifle that has a Magpul on it from the factory, I take that off and install one of these. And then inside the bottom is where I keep a small copy of my tax stamp. Alright, let's take a look at some of the parts on the lower receiver. So we have an ambidextrous safety selector here. This lower does support a 45-degree throw on it, and this is the ambidextrous set from Battle Arms Development. I'm going to be honest, on every other AR that I have the V7 Weapons ambidextrous safety selector. I'll roll in a picture of that right here so you can see what it looks like. I do prefer that, and may end up switching this out. We'll see. I've had this on here for a while. So here's a V7 bolt catch, a V7 titanium mag release, and the pivot and takedown pins are Battle Arms titanium pins. Now the trigger on this is the Trigger Tech combat trigger. I believe this one's a 3.5 pound break on it. I used to have the flat-faced adjustable Trigger Tech trigger, and it was adjustable from 2.5 pounds to 5.5 pounds. I've done a full review on that, but I took that trigger out of this and I put it onto my Joint Force SPR because I like having the ability to adjust it down to the 2 to 3 pound range for that application. So on the port door here is a flat-faced, very clean port door. This is from V7 also. Inside of there is the Lantac EBCG, and I really love that bolt carrier group. I also just recently reviewed the Sharps bolt carrier group, both fantastic. Here is the mag release from V7 Weapons. It has kind of a knurling on there. very similar to the knurling that was on the bolt catch on the other side. I have this as well as that bolt catch on every single AR that I own. Here is a shorter throw switch on this side of the safety selector. There's the titanium battle arms pins that I mentioned earlier, and these are also titanium pins from V7 weapons. Alright, these sights right here are the lowest profile I think I've ever seen on the market. These are from Bobro Engineering, and they are fantastic for just staying out of the way. I've never really had to use them. My mount here is the Battle Arms development mount for the MRO, the Trijicon MRO, and it is a co-witness mount with this sight. Let me show you the front post here. Same thing, you can see how low profile that is. Bobro Engineering. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, there's another shot of the Battle Arms MRO mount. It is a true co-witness, absolute co-witness. The MRO is probably my favorite red dot optic for the AR platform. I also have an RMR on, I used to actually live on this, and now it lives on my 300 Blackout, and I just bought another MRO, which I put on my Guard 45 from CMMG. Alright, I have a few videos that show various SLR handguards that I've had over the years, and by far the question I get asked the most is, what is that handguard? In all my Instagram posts, my YouTube videos, this one here is the Solo Mid from SLR. I believe this one is a 12¼ inch rail with a 10½ inch Battle Arms barrel under there. You can also see, I think you might be able to see a little better on this side, the Battle Arms titanium gas block in there. And on the front here is a linear comp from Cross Machine and Tool. Alright, so that is the update on my Battle Arms SBR build. Now, before you build an SBR, go watch my video down below. I'm going to post a link, and it's called SBRs are stupid or something like that. And it's not necessarily the SBR itself that is stupid. Obviously, I have several compact rifles and pistols like this. The NFA is stupid. The process of getting approved for all this is stupid. And it almost doesn't make sense considering I have pistols that are effectively the same thing and didn't have the $200 NFA process to deal with. I can take them across state lines without getting approval and kind of all that garbage. So anyway, that is the update on this. I will post a link in the description below to a spreadsheet that has all of the parts that I just reviewed, links to all of those parts, as well as pricing, so you can see the full price that I paid for this. And watch in the comments below, people are going to be like, you're crazy, I could build 3 this and that's for this. And the answer is yes, you can. It's a free country. Go ahead and do it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button below. Got lots more videos to come, and we'll see you on the next one.